Turmoil in the streets of Venezuela.
International condemnation of the government. Shortages of everything, from money to food. People rummage through rubbish.
Nicolas Maduro, get out.
Keeping that dictatorship afloat.
President Trump
fired rubber bullets and tear gas.
The protest against the government's been going on for months.
3 million Venezuelans have left their country.
Political turmoil in Venezuela.
They've been building the barricades across Venezuela for days.
This video series is my account of spending 2 weeks as a tourist in Venezuela. What you are about to see is what I personally witnessed whilst in the country. Nothing more, nothing less.
Venezuela.
Please take the car. But the guys didn't want the car. They just tell us, please get in the car. We should do both.
Buenos dias. Coming to you again from Caracas. We are just outside this famous coconut drink shop. Lenny's just buying a couple, we're going to try it. And then we're heading down to the metro and we're going to head further into the city, to the downtown area, a different region that we haven't been to yet. So, should be interesting. Let's try this drink.
At the beginnings, when it was try, come on. It's great. It's tight. How you doing?
So if you missed the first episode of this Venezuela series, then the metro is actually free because they don't have the funds to operate it. So the metro is free, they don't have the funds to operate the ticket system, and the escalators don't work. But yeah, we just arrived in the downtown area. So this is the National Assembly of Venezuela.
So yes, this is the building, the National Assembly in Venezuela. This is ruled by the opposition right now. It's the opposition who has the charge here. Juan Guaidó is the president of the National Assembly, so they have in charge of the laws in Venezuela. But well, they make the laws. Let's say that the government doesn't care about what these people legislate in this palace, in this building. But well, this is the place.
So they've handed over the control in a way.
The government doesn't care about what this assembly is doing here, so it's the Supreme Tribunal here who make the rules for the government.
Okay.
So we vote for this assembly to make the rules, but the government doesn't want to recognize the assembly, and they only assume what the Tribunal, el Tribunal Supremo de Justicia, Justice Tribunal of them, that belongs to the government, rules for them.
So where are we going now?
Well, we are going to the Bolivar Square, Plaza Bolivar, that is near here.
Right.
You can see the palace. It's very beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
So a guy just came up to us and he said, put the camera away, like it's not safe. But apparently this is like a medium level of safety in Caracas terms, which still means pretty dangerous. So anyway. so we've just met a nice guard here, right?
Yeah, el señor, ¿cómo es tu nombre? Gustavo Díaz is the patrimonial police, Policía Patrimonial de Caracas, and he taking care of people here or taking care of the structures like this statue, the square, the buildings, you know, taking care of people, doesn't take garbage on the floor.
Does he see many tourists around here?
¿Has visto muchos turistas últimamente?
Ahorita no mucho.
No muchos. ¿Qué has visto por ahí, por ejemplo?
La embajada de Irán que vino hace como 2 sábados, 2 semanas.
Well, he said that not too much visitors now, but the Iran embassy came with a group of persons.
Iran embassy?
Iran, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long has he been doing this job for?
¿Desde cuándo estás haciendo este trabajo?
¿Desde cuándo? Yo tengo ya voy para 2 meses.
It's 2 months doing this.
Only 2 months?
2 months.
Okay. And right where we are, this is basically bang in the center of Caracas, is that right? This is the very center of
This
Caracas.
is the very center. Here is the middle of the city. You
Uh-huh.
know, from here to that place is west, and from here to that place is east.
Okay.
East. Okay.
What's like the crime rate around this area like?
Aquí el crimen, ¿cómo está ahorita? El crimen en la ciudad.
Aquí hay demasiada delincuencia.
Hay mucho ahorita. There are too many criminal activities right now here.
In this area?
In this area, yeah.
And what are the main ones? What are the main
¿Cuál
kind
es
of
el
crimes?
principal crimen aquí? ¿El atraco y eso? ¿O el robo?
Robo y homicidio.
Homicidio en esta área.
No, aquí no.
Ah, pero aquí yo digo en el centro.
En el centro robo.
Robo. Yeah, this is saying stealing is a steal.
Uh-huh.
Stealing are the meaning.
The main crimes.
The main crime.
And
here.
what does he think about me having a camera out right now? Does he
¿Qué
think I'm
crees tú
stupid?
de él que esté cargando la cámara así en público?
¿Qué crees?
No, ¿qué crees tú? ¿Él debería estar haciendo eso con la cámara por ahí caminando o tú crees que debería guardarla?
Guardarla y cuando vaya a filmar algo la saco.
Yeah, he said
Para
that
que esté prevenido.
you can film, but when you are not filming, put it in the bag and film again and put it in the bag.
Okay.
Okay.
Gracias.
Bueno, Gustavo, muchas gracias. Pues.
Muchas
por
gracias.
atendernos.
Chao.
Chao.
Right.
It's not a religious thing.
Okay. It's just entertainment.
Yeah.
Pegada a mí. Cuando llega el estímulo, cerebro, testosterona.
He's it's like a kind of science guy.
Se llama impotencia en el hombre. Y en la mujer estaría camino al lesbianismo, tendencia a la mujer. Entonces está mal. Si usted la obliga, pero usted lo hace. Muy buenas tardes.
Buenas.
What's he going on about?
I don't know.
So these people are watching him because they're taking him seriously or just asking for some entertainment?
They are just spending the time. They have nothing more interesting than to do than watch this guy talking. These machines are for ice cream, like barquillas. Well, it works with fuel, with gasoline. You can eat this ice cream here or the little cup. Yeah. This is, remember plátano, the banana, the big bananas? This is the big banana in slices and then fry it. Very dry. With salad, it's very nice. Very tasty. I like it.
And it's very cheap, right?
Yeah, 1,800.
Okay. What's that, like 20 cents?
Yeah, like 20 cents. This is a nice coffee shop here. Artesano. Oh, look at this, at the pictures.
Put the place up. Put my face up.
You can see this is a large avenue here. It ends, it takes until east, this avenue here. These are the central bank there, over there. And 23 de enero is over there too. It's almost there. This is a church. So this is a main avenue here in Caracas, Avenida Urdaneta.
amor para ti, bienvenido.
So we just went for a walk. We went up into the main kind of parliament building, the house of the Nicolas Maduro, right? Okay. And
that's Miraflores building.
okay. And so he's Nicolas Maduro lives in there right now.
Yeah. Well, we try to walk over there. Well, we walk over there, but there is no cameras or filming allowed in that zone. In fact, there is a security zone in there, so we have to came back here. Well,
and getting a camera out with a microphone right outside the president's house is a really stupid idea, right?
No, it's not a good idea. You can have some problems there. They can take your camera away, or your memory cards. Even
they
yourself
can take me away.
Could be into prison because they always have looking for someone who blame for the problems here. Maybe you can be the next god. You know, I don't know if I'm saying the right word in English. So the Miraflores is over there on those green trees over there. But well, we arrived there and we couldn't make films there. This is the Central Bank of Venezuela, Banco Central de Venezuela. These are the building of this organization. And right now we are in Avenida Urdaneta. It's a very important avenue here in Caracas. It connects with the east. Oh well, we have a church here in Caracas. In this area, we have only in few blocks we have like 12 church. So we are a very Catholic guys, very Catholic people here in Venezuela. So you will find a lot of church while you walk in the downtown.
Okay.
So we're going now again back into the downtown to the Plaza Bolivar Square, and then going to the other places here.
Gonna grab a coffee?
Yeah, we have to. We need a coffee, for sure.
Sweet.
So we decided to have a walk around a supermarket. I had to be pretty discreet with the camera. Keep in mind that this was a very full supermarket. You will see in coming videos we go into a shop out of Caracas and there is basically nothing in it. Keep in mind this is in Caracas, not all supermarkets are like this, but the price is even in this place. To buy a bag of rice you're looking at a quarter of your monthly salary if you're getting the average, which is $6 a month.
This is very expensive, man. It costs like half a salary or more than a salary. It's like 60,000 bolívares for this. So if you film here to the right, to the left, all of this is full of the same products. There's nothing more to show. It's like here, only the same product. It's nice. It's a good price if you need price, but it's expensive. It's like a quarter of your salary. So you need to spend like a whole week for buying just this. Coffee. Venezuelan, but this is our rare branches. I don't trust on this. Sugar. 8,000, like a quarter of your salary.
So we just come to this kind of area under this overpass here, and there's basically all these used books. So we'll go for a walk and I'll show you. It's like all these magazines, books where people can come and exchange. Students can bring their old books and things.
There are more books inside there in the other rest of the bridge.
tripping, Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Blow make bitches sound.
Got the metro back at the hotel now. You know, on these outros, I normally have so much to say, but these days in Venezuela, it does all the talking. You've seen everything. Either tomorrow or the next day, we are going up the coast. We're leaving Caracas. It'll be nice to get out into the countryside, but apparently the situation's even worse out in the countryside because they try to keep people reasonably happy in the city to stop more uprisings. So it might be quite desperate in areas, but it'll be interesting to see the nature and see the situation outside of Caracas. Definitely intense. In this city, you always have to be aware of your surroundings. I've never felt like this on any of my travels. Walking around, you have to be aware of all your surroundings. There was one point we were talking to this man and he was explaining that we're in some buildings where they give these buildings to people who are living on the streets. The government gives these buildings to people living on the streets. When we were talking to him, these young men came out and one went to that side of the street and another one went behind us. And they were definitely sussing us out, seeing what we're up to, you know, looking at our cameras and things, and we got out of there quickly. But yeah, there's treading on eggshells at times, I believe. I'm being completely honest with you, you know, I'm not going to tell you that this is a safe place. It's not a safe place at the moment. It's not a safe place, guys. But again, Lenny is an absolute hero. He's very aware of his surroundings. He's a very confident guy. He was telling me that I've seen parts of Caracas that people living here have never seen and will never see. He says that the feeling that I had before arriving here, the nervousness, the fear of Caracas, which is not as much as it was. I feel okay walking around here. He says there's many people in the city that are so scared to even leave their houses because of the danger here. So, I mean, it's very interesting to be able to see so much of the city. We've really covered the city well. We've done north, south, east, west. Soon we'll be going up this mountain. I had a great look into Caracas thanks to Lenny and his overwhelming amount of knowledge, and his communication skills with people is he's so smooth. It's amazing. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. If we go to the coast, if we don't go to the coast, we're going up the mountain. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your comments down below, and if you haven't seen the other videos, in a playlist below, all the other Venezuela videos, more to come. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.